In this edition of UTA Spotlight, Ben Gervaisi sat down with a prominent women's rights activist about her struggles as an Afghan refugee. Plus, we show you an inside look at the Spring Activity Fair. And lastly, we will dive into the annual Chinese Lunar New Year Festival. UTA Spotlight starts now. Welcome to the first Spotlight of 2025. I am Jason Holly. In 2021, prominent women's rights activist Roshan Marshall was forced to flee from her home in Kabul to the United States under Taliban rule. UTA Spotlight's Ben Gervaisi sat down with Marshall about her experiences and efforts of fighting for women's rights in Afghanistan.
We lost everything. Just right now, all women and girls are confined in their homes like a open prison. And that's it. They are not allowed to go to school, to go to university, to work, to go to the park, to go to the even travel alone for more than 42 miles. And they banned them from universities, working in NGOs, working in UN. So everything is restricted for them. So we lost everything. Not just everything, all the things. And they just erased women from the social life.
And how do you think that can be reversed?
I think the first way is resistance. Because it is the person. If we want any changes, we should act against that. And I am proud because these 3 years, maybe you have heard from the news that women and girls inside Afghanistan and outside Afghanistan, they are not silenced. However, the Taliban brought more pressure on them. They arrested them, they tortured them, they take them in prisons. But they are not silent. They raise their voices. They have their resistance against all these injustice and restrictions. And also women and girls outside Afghanistan. We are not silent. We are not just to forget the women and girls inside Afghanistan. We have our resistance. But the first way is their resistance, and also beside of that, the community mobilization is very important. They should be united, they should be together, and from any possible way, they should use and raise their voices. The unity among women inside Afghanistan and outside Afghanistan is the most important, because women and girls inside Afghanistan are more under pressure, are under risk. But women and girls outside of Afghanistan have more opportunity to raise their voices and bring their voices from inside Afghanistan to the international community.
For the full interview, contact the UTA School of Social Work. The UTA Spring Activity Fair was a great opportunity for students to connect, network, and learn about extracurricular activities on campus. UTA Spotlight's Jarir Rahman was there.
Student orgs lined up outside Paladero Lounge Wednesday morning in anticipation for UTA's Spring 2025 Activity Fair. Student Development Specialist Christian Brooks explains more about this semesterly UTA tradition.
We tend to do a bigger one in the fall that is outside, located in all the mall areas in Brazos Park. But the one in the spring, due to weather, we're inside. We have about 200 clubs and organizations all throughout the Paladero Lounge, as well as upstairs in the Red River Concho as well.
Drop-in registration allowed orgs that missed the deadline to still attend. With almost 250 student organizations in attendance, there is no shortage of booths to visit.
I really didn't think that there'd be so many tables.
Science student Alexandria McCann shares how her organization helps students at UTA.
Psychi, yes, Psychi Honor Society. But yeah, so it's open to all psychology majors. It's we have different scholarships opportunities, and we have like different guest speakers, and then have them try to help different psychology students out.
Whether it's honor societies, cultural clubs, or special interest groups, there's something for everyone here looking to make the most of their UTA experience. Jarir Rahman, UTA Spotlight.
If you want to learn more about the different organizations, visit the link on screen. And as the spring semester gets underway, sorority life recruitment got off to a hot start. The College Panhellenic Council and many other sororities hosted a recruitment info session for interested students in joining the various sororities on campus. Attendees learned how to join and the perks of being a part of sorority and what sorority life offers. Additionally, students got to connect with chapters and ask questions about sorority life. Also, current members shared what made them join their sorority and how the impact sorority life is.
I joined CPH, and honestly, it has created such a confident, strong individual out of me. I've been so vocal, I've been so outgoing, and it just helped shape me into who I am today, honestly.
To learn more about joining sorority life, visit the CPH website on the link below. Students tend to have a hard time finding parking on campus. UTA Spotlight reporter Trent Harris gives us an update on the situation.
Good evening, Mavs. A brand new parking lot has just opened this week in the administration building. This lot is promising more spaces and easier access for UTA students and staff looking to park in this building. Construction crews have been working on this lot for months now, expecting this lot to have more visitor parking spots than before. Staff in the UTA administration said that the purpose of this new lot was due to it needing an upgrade for regular maintenance purposes.
Thank you for the update, Trent. Now, with the Lunar New Year taking place, festivals have been happening all over the DFW Metroplex. Reporter Ophelia Jameson took a look at one long-running festival in Grand Prairie.
The 2025 Lunar New Year Festival is taking place in Asia Times Square in Grand Prairie. This year's festival offers local art, food, and cultural tradition for all to enjoy and experience. This is the 18th Lunar New Year Festival hosted at Asia Times Square, with celebrations taking place every weekend from January 17th to February 2nd. UTA student Melodrama Amor had this to say about the festival.
This was my first time at a Lunar New Year's event, and I saw a lot of great stands. I had a lot of great food, and I met a lot of cool artists, and I had a blast.
Ophelia Jameson, on Sentinel News.
For more information on the festivities, check out the Asia Times Square website at asiatimessquare.com. Now that's all we have for you at UTA Spotlight. Follow UTA Spotlight on YouTube and Maverick Media on Instagram. For all of us here at UTA Spotlight, have a good week and good news.